can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. One heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. One heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. And the way I feel, can't stand it.
हेलो दोस्तों, चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की लाइव स्ट्रीम विद गोलू गेमिंग विद सेम एनर्जी एंड द सेम इंटेंसिटी के साथ। और आज हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं ई फुटबॉल मोबाइल बाय द वे गाइस एट इवनिंग टाइम। चलो पीवीपी में थोड़ा इवेंट्स कंप्लीट करते हैं। प्रोसीड। Arsenal, I can beat you. Okay, brother, I will play friendly. Okay, don't worry.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Play the friendlies, okay?
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
भाई कहाँ से हो by the way यार भाई? Where are you from?
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Irwin with the short one. Can he finish? That's another chance. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's... Tries a shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Alvarez! Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. And they can counter here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. They've got a corner here. Cafu is there, and he can get that clear. Rafinha powering forward here. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hello. आवाज तो जा रही है। क्या हो रहा है? मेरा आवाज क्यों नहीं आ पा रहा है? कौन सा इन इन कैप्चा माइस तो आ रहा है मेरा, बट ये विंडोज स्टार्ट करते होगा। आवाज तो आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है। क्या हो चुका है? तो my keyboard phones pen control community device. Make sure tune on the discover connected device below. Connect. थोड़ा रुक जाओ यार, मेरा कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो गया सेटिंग में। नोट कनेक्ट। क्या करूँ यार भाई। ऑलरेडी वॉइस क्लियर। भाई मेरी आवाज सही आ रही है लेकिन इन गेम का आवाज नहीं आ रहा है, इसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम। मेरी तो आवाज आएगी सही से। आवाज तो आ रही है। हाँ भी आ रहा है आवाज। कोई बोलो मेरी आवाज ठीक से क्यों नहीं आ रही। यार थोड़ा एडजस्ट करना ठीक से। ठीक से बैठ गया ना। चलो अभी आवाज सही से आ रही है ना। बीच बीच में थोड़ी थोड़ी गड़बड़ हो जाती है यार भाई लोग, क्या कर सकते हैं। थोड़ा नया हूँ ना पीसी स्ट्रीमिंग में, पहले मोबाइल स्ट्रीम बहुत चलती है और थोड़ा करके सीख रहा हूँ। चलो यार गाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर द 6180 subscribers के लिए यार गाइस, प्लीज डू सपोर्ट whoever new on the stream. 70 कंप्लीट नहीं के मोर 13 में सब्सक्राइबर्स आने में। तो लेट्स गो। कोई पला वाचिंग, तो जो कोई फ्रेंडली चला जाता है चेस स्पैम करके बोलना ब्रदर मेरे को चैट में, ओके।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, super find. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Back into the middle. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. Adams makes the interception. Quarter of an hour played. Messi Now it's Bellingham. Can he put it
Good goal,
away?
Bellingham.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment.
Damn it! And another try!
पोल पे
And
लग के
he's
हाथ में
found the
आया
net! A game of thrills,
Jamun
all
Nami,
square
bro.
in
Yeah,
the
bro, I'm
blinking of
playing
an
friendly only.
eye.
Please
Yeah,
do
and
in-game name in the
analysis of the
chat,
goal
brother.
should take a back seat to the
Jantu.
importance of a committed reaction. This is
जानतू
wonderful
मतलब
to
भाई है
watch.
क्या भाई बंगाली में?
Rafa Silva duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And smartly reclaimed. Messi, plenty to aim at here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's off and running. He has found a way through. Aim forwards. Perez going full tilt down the left. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Tonali is there to clear. Chouameni. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Schneider. Perez. That's a good run down the left. Messi. Great chance!
Easy goal.
What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona take the lead. And it's Stoichkov. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. He could be in here. Now it's David.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
चलो 3 people are watching the stream guys, so next match इसको खेलनी है
Time then
friendly,
for the first
so please
substitution of the
बोलना मेरे
game.
को chat
Well,
में.
he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know,
Damn it!
Oh,
Yes, it's in! And that is
ये क्या खाया
fabulous.
मैंने गोल?
A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That is a brilliant interception. Ruben Diaz. And the counter is on now then. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Adams gets it away. And that has been cut short. Now it's David. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's Perez!
अरे यार डिफ्लेक्ट हो गई शॉट. अच्छा रन था in between. Hello, for people are watching the stream. So whoever new on the stream, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe to channel and guys. Let's go for the 6,170 subscribers here, guys.
And we
भाई
have
चलो
our
क्योंकि
very
अभी
first
भाई
corner.
करेंगे यार. कैसे हो यार आप by the way?
That was well
Easy है
seen
भाई.
too.
आप क्या काम
Good
वाम करते
clearance.
हो या पढ़ाई एग्जाम्स आ गए?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
अरे नहीं लग गए.
There's the hit! That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's the shot!
लास्ट
There's a
मिनट
goal!
इक्वलाइजर खाया हूँ.
We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
बारिया.
Complete awareness. He understood.
क्या
That's
बारिया
at the
बारिया
end.
मतलब क्या भाई?
What a game! A contest
goal
of
है भाई.
ferocity and marvellous
डाल दी
talent
जाएगा.
from start to finish.
जीजी ब्रदर यार भाई कभी हमारे आई थिंक तो ये नूरू आईटी थे. चलो भाई को हमारी तो होगी. ड्रॉ ब्रो भाई लास्ट में गोल गए तो डिफेंड बाय सब्स्टिट्यूशन नहीं दिया बोल के इसमें गोल खा लिया. कोई ना यार भाई. चलो साफी यूएल बीडी ये कौन है यार भाई? साफी भाई कौन है? साफी डिवीजन 1 प्लेयर. टॉप रैंकिंग was 61,592. नाइस यार. और भैंस की दैट एम्बापे रूमी तो डेडली स्ट्राइकर्स और हमारी छिपाला की स्क्वाड क्या होगा देखते हैं. मजा तो आएगा यार भाई. मजा तो आएगा ये गेम खेलते हैं. चलो लेट्स प्ले ब्रदर. गेमिंग विद साफू भाई. स्क्वाड ओपी यार भाई. कितने पैसे लगा यार भाई? गेमिंग विद साफी भेजा देखो. रिक्वेस्ट भेजा हूँ देखो. 6 मैच के बाद आ जाना। ओके चलिए भाई, सॉरी यार, आपका मैंने ये रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट किया हुआ है ना, तो नेक्स्ट मैच आ जाना। सॉरी यार, मैं देखा ही नहीं, मुझे लगा आप ही हो बोल के। बाय द वे चलवी भाई, आपका इन गेम नेम बोलना मेरे को, आपने रिक्वेस्ट भेजी है तो। इनको पूरा फॉर्म में रखते हैं, तो इसमें ले लेंगे। उनका तगड़ा है भाई, कुछ भी कर पाऊंगा क्या, देखते हैं। क्या लगता है रोनाल्डो क्या होगा ये गेम? व्हाट डू यू से? चलो यार गाइस, लेट्स गो फॉर द 6180 subscribers.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Short form बंद करने वाला हूँ यार भाई।
As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Neymar. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Good clearance.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
हार गई पता है मेरे को। दिल्ली जीत गई, पंजाब हारी, मैं पंजाब बोला था।
He's having a go.
अरे टारगेट यार पेद्री।
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Batistuta.
Counter attack, nahi Mbappe.
Nicely weighted ball. And that's a good ball. Tries a shot. Goal.
Mbappe का speed क्या है भाई, क्या भाग रहा है?
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
True Bangkok United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos, Neymar. True Bangkok United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Bergomi gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Xavi Alonso floated through. Messi. Lovely feet. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pedri. Pedri!
Very good save.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
गोलकीपर तगड़ा है opponent का पूरी बॉडी तगड़ी है
Yamal.
कमाल
And it's
से जाएगा तो
Batistuta.
नहीं
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Batistuta. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And here's Yamal.
ब्लॉक करते हैं थर्ड शॉट को
Messi is there to clear. Pedri. Neymar. Roberto Carlos.
खोचा
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
चलो चलो नॉन्डो क्या करूँ सब्स्टिट्यूट दे दूँ कंफ्यूज हूँ स्विच कर दे यार बाबा तेरे पे ये भी पूरी नींव है गेम की Okay, brother, come. 8 people are watching the stream, guys. So whoever interested to play a friendly matches, so please let me know in the chat. Room is open, यार, brother.
Kunde.
Shelby भाई खेलने के यार भाई उनको खेलना है
Costa
member है
Curta.
भाई.
Barcelona
Member first
looking
होता है,
to
friendly
pass
खेलने
their
के
way
लिए.
through.
थोड़ा रुकना है ट्रैश टॉक भाई member.
Now it's Perez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, what great chance! They've scored! Two up and threatening to ball clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He's one-on-one! It's Eto'o! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Shelby भाई के तो इसके बाद आ सकते हो यार मेरे आप लोग शल्वी भाई हो क्या स्ट्रीम में प्लीज चैट कम करके बोलना
Barcelona making another change here. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Owen. Oh, it's just a little long. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up and he was gifted a chance.
And that has put paid to that. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Unfast vlog bro, accept the request. No bro, sorry. Members only I accept the request. थोड़ा लास्ट में हक दिया मैंने, सब्सक्रिप्शन रात टाइम पे नहीं दी। बाकी गेम तो सही थी। गोलू वाईटी प्रद्युम। अरे शेल्बी भाई हो क्या स्ट्रीम में या नहीं हो, प्लीज स्पैम करके बोलना। अरे शेल्बी भाई के लिए बताता है मुझे। प्रद्युम भाई, चलिए भाई कुछ चैट पे भी नहीं कर रहे, चलो क्या करते हैं। इसे मेंबर लॉस करता हूँ यार, मेंबर पे ध्यान नहीं दे। चलो यार गाइस, आप लोगों ने 70 किया था, वापस से 68 कर दिया यार भाई लोग। आप क्यों मजाक मस्ती कर रहे हो यार मेरे साथ, क्या बुरा किया आपका यार। चलो यार लेट्स गो फॉर द 6180 सब्सक्राइबर्स यार। अभी तक 68 पे अटका हो यार। 12 सब्सक्राइबर कर दो ना यार। जो भी नए भाई आ रहे हैं यार, प्लीज डोंट हेजिटेट टू लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब। तेज बोला करो, इससे भी तेज बोलूं मैं अभी? माइक मुंह में डाल के बात करता हूँ यार कल से। तेज बोला करो, इससे भी तेज बोलूं मैं अभी? माइक मुंह में डाल के बात करता हूँ यार कल से।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
वही करना पड़ेगा लग रहा है मेरे को अभी।
There's the whistle. What a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Perez. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Adams cuts out the pass. And it's Messi. Bellingham. He has found the way through. Bellingham!
अरे बेलिंगम इजी चांस
Big
डाल
relief,
दिया।
it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, easy pickings
भाई
there.
तेज बोला तो।
Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's been caught napping. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Neymar. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And here's Stoichkov. Passing is crisp and sharp. Might be dangerous.
Good goal. Bellingham.
Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on.
And it's been given away. Stoichkov! He's missed, but not by that far.
Stoichkov just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Yeah.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Okay.
And a goal kick.
भाई डेंजर मारना है, ऐसे गोल खा सकता हूँ मैं।
And it's Stoichkov. Irwin gets over and intercepts.
throw in, I think.
It'll be a throw-in. Time and again they are repelled.
Run, buddy, run.
Oh, that's delightful. Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling
people are
moment.
watching the stream live,
It's
so
still
whoever
very
are new
tight
on the
here.
stream, so
The
please don't
game
hesitate
still
to
up for grabs.
like and subscribe to the channel.
And
Let's
the
go for the
half-time
10
score,
likes and the
1-0.
6,175
Any opinion you'd like to
subscribers.
express on the first half?
A lead that's
Go
fully
YT
justified for me. They've shown some
yeah, bro,
excellent
you can play
counter-attacking
1v1.
now, and
Room
it's
is
paying
open. I have
dividends.
given the chat. Room in the
Barcelona
chat,
head in,
guys.
having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a
good
degree
block.
of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Cross.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Shit.
Well, if you're ahead,
खेल
it's a
रही
good
हो
time
क्या?
to
हाँ भाई,
start moving
friendly
the
खेल रहा
ball
हूँ.
quicker, Peter. Entice
why
your
I'm with
opponents
that.
out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Caught offside that time.
नसीब खोटा है तो क्या कर सकते हैं.
He's picked his way through. Great
अरे
hit!
नहीं यार, थोड़ा अंदर और
And
जाता था.
for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to
Finishing
pounce on
towards
any
the ball,
slip-up, and
थोड़ा
he was gifted a chance.
extra दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Now the finish!
अरे target.
And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance,
बंदे
Miss
आ गए.
Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
कितने ऑफ टारगेट शॉट था वो लोग. टारगेट तो नहीं रख पा रहा हूँ. गोलकीपर को
Schneider.
टैकल नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ.
Perez.
अभी एक क्रॉस
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that's a throw-in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Milan really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Stoichkov. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor.
Header!
क्या
It's out
नसीब
for
है यार
a goal
मेरा.
kick. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. 75 minutes played. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Perez. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, again there's no way through.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now who's going to be first to this? Haaland. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? It's in.
क्या नसीब चल रहा है यार आज मेरा सच्ची में यार. चुल्लू भर पानी में डूब मर जाऊंगा यार.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
पूरी स्क्वाड आज चिल्लू भर पानी में डूबना मेरे से खेल रही है। चलो यार guys, 8 people are watching the stream, so
So
whoever
time for
interested to
change,
play
and this one has
the
been on the
friendly
cards for a
matches,
little
so
while.
please let me know.
All square again into the dying minutes.
खत्म game.
So that's it. It is all over.
1-1.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one.
It's
Full
been a
of
game
share of
draw ही
momentum
होती है।
shifts. Highly entertaining until.
भाई कमबैक देता है कैसे ना कैसे करके। चलो देखते हैं नेक्स्ट मैच कौन ज्वाइन करता है। शेल्बी भाई तो चले गए। ढलवाल, ये कौन आ गया? ढलवाल 1 2 3 डिवीजन 3 भाई डिवीजन 3 वाला प्लेयर। भाई स्पॉट तो अच्छी है। एम्बाप्पे एंड मेसी प्लेइंग विद 3 एएमएफ 2 स्ट्राइकर्स 1 डीएमएफ 1 डीएमएफ 1 सीएमएफ। ये पीछे आता है लगता है डिवीजन का। भाई स्पॉट है सुआरेज भी भाई के पास। सुआरेज और ओवन है भाई भाई भाई। स्ट्राइकर के डेडलो स्टिंकोविच है, ड्रॉपबा है, डेविड विला 1 2 3 4 ने स्ट्राइकर खिला रहा है भाई। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 स्ट्राइकर खिला रहा है। खेल रहे हो भाई। ये कौन है यार भाई? ढाली वाला, दही वाला है क्या ये नाम? दलाली वाला लगता है यार। दलाली कौन है यार? ये दलाल कौन सा दलाल आ गया हमारी स्ट्रीम में? Well, people are watching the stream, guys. So whoever are new on the stream, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe the channel. भाई आपको खेलना है तो आपको मैं 2 मिनट दे रहा हूँ यार। प्लीज चैट स्पैम करके आपका इन गेम नेम बोलना चैट में, देन ओनली यू कैन प्ले। भाई और किसी को खेलना है तो प्लीज बोलना चैट में। भाई जब कॉड कॉड गॉड वाई टी ची ब्रो, व्हाट्स योर इन गेम नेम? प्लीज बोलना मेरे को चैट में। भाई कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहा, क्या करे यार ये भाई का। ओ भाई कौन हो आप? बल्ले बल्ले वाले कौन हो? चलो भाई चलो। करण भाई आप हो क्या यार? तो चुपचाप क्यों बैठे थे यार टीम में तब से? चलो यार guys, 10 people are watching the stream. Let's go for the 10 likes यार। Whoever are new on the stream, so please don't hesitate to like and subscribe the channel यार guys. Let's go for the 6180 सब्सक्राइबर्स यार। आज का टारगेट है मैं, तो प्लीज डू कंप्लीट यार गाइस। आप लोगों का सपोर्ट चाहिए आज का टारगेट एम कंप्लीट करने के लिए। और जो भी कोई रूम में आ जाएंगे यार उसके साथ फ्रेंडली खेल लूंगा मैं यार। ओनली थिंग यू हैव टू डू लाइक एंड सपोर्ट करना, और ऑल्सो यू कैन शेयर द चैनल विथ योर फ्रेंड्स हु प्लेज द ई फुटबॉल एंड ऑल गेम और द बीजीएमआई। तो अभी शाम को मैं अराउंड 7:30 को बीजीएमआई चालू करूंगा, 7:30 to 9 o'clock तक यार गाइस। तो स्टे ट्यून्ड रहना बीजीएमआई को ऑल्सो इवनिंग स्ट्रीम में। इफ कोई खेलना चाहता है तो साथ में खेल सकते हैं। इफ मेरी स्क्वाड नहीं रहेगा तो मैं स्क्वाड में आप लोग को ले लूंगा यार गाइस। ओके, हैरी केन को फर्स्ट हाफ खिलाते हैं। लमीन यमाल को डालते हैं मेसी के जगह पे। कौन है? Pedri, Neymar before me. Pedri खेलता अच्छा नहीं खेलता है बिल्कुल उतना खास नहीं खेलता पेदरी क्या बोलते गाइस पेदरी विल प्ले गुड ऑन द विंग आएगी तो ऑफिस स्क्वाड है यार गजब की है देखो 4-2-1-2 भाई नेमार सुआरेज वाले कुछ में नहीं खिला अरे भाई चालू कर दे
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did... Yamal! In he goes again!
यार दो chances
And he was there to get a
एक शॉट
vital
ब्लॉक हो गया
touch.
था और
Really anticipated that well, didn't
गोलकीपर
he?
का अच्छा सेव था यार
Barcelona with the corner. They're first.
That's good defensive concentration.
Played back in.
अरे
Climbs up
टारगेट
big.
यार हरी का
And
क्या क्रॉस
he's
था
got
अच्छी
that
मूवमेंट थी
completely
यार
wrong. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Wesley Sneijder. He may be small in size, but he's big on influence, and if he has lively movement around him, he'll find the runners. He's the pivot for all that goes forward.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Yamal. And he's
Good one,
making
Yamal.
progress on the ball.
क्रॉस गुड ट्राई
Keeper sees it
विक्टर
all the
भाई के
way.
हाथ में था बॉल लेकिन और क्रॉस था यार नॉट बैड ट्राई तो बनती है
Now it's Sneijder.
नाइस वन
Good spot, he's seen the
स्नाइडर
run.
ये भाई ऑफसाइड नहीं था
Sneijder
भाई
is
स्नाइडर
flagged
बहुत
offside. Still goalless. Sneijder.
नाइस वन ये हम
Well,
एक
it's a
पास
nice
कर दिया था
idea, but
आपको
the
सब
execution was lacking. Mohamed Salah, he's got away. It's Salah!
और बेस्ट हिट
Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets.
क्यों में डबल प्रेस किया साला पे
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that
गुड
when you
गोल यार
surrender
गुड
the
गोल
football.
एक थोड़ा सा लेवरेट कर रहे हैं चलो यार गाइस लेट्स गो फॉर द 10 लाइक्स एंड द 6175 सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए यार लॉन्डो
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
वही मिस्टेक किया मैंने मोमेंटम डाले
And it's Sneijder.
निकाल
Pedri.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well timed, excellent interception. Sneijder. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be.
अरे
Well,
निकाल
he
यार
certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Again, a substitute है लेकिन
He's looking to
दो
set
गोल
free
नहीं
a runner. And the flag has stayed. Mbappe!
बच गया
Oh, he did the hard
टारगेट
part
में
right,
था तो
but
खा ली
fluffed
थी
the
गोल
finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
फुटबॉल
Oh, super find. Kane is great
Easy
hit.
goal.
And yes,
Nice
it's
through
there.
ball from the Lamine
They
Yamal.
have
Guys,
hauled
तारीफ करनी नहीं मुझे
themselves
लगी
right
Yamal
back
की मैं
into
गोल
it.
पे ध्यान दे रहा था
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pressing high and with purpose. Roberto Carlos. Played
Online
into
back.
space out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Decent hit!
Good block.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
तो अपडेटेड यार अच्छा तब आया तो अच्छी गेम जाएगी बटिस्टुटा लेवेंडोव्स्की कम खिलाओ दोनों लोगों की स्पीड चेक करते हैं स्पीड 1993 है हमारी लेवेंडोव्स्की पापू की कितनी है अराउंड 80-84 रहती है और हमारा एक ग्रुप का एक था सेंकोविच की स्पीड एक्सेलरेशन 97-95 सेंकोविच गैब्रियल को डाल नहीं रहा हूँ यार भाई अच्छा नहीं खेलता है बहुत घटिया खेलता है कभी तो इस सिचुएशन में मेरे को उसको खिला के मेरे को भागना नहीं है एक दो तीन चार और एक डिफेंस टीम अभी नियमन को रखते हैं अच्छा कर रहा है मुझे अच्छा खेलने वाले बंदे को सब्सिट्यूट नहीं करने का स्ट्राइकर मोस्टली करने का तो यार स्पीड थोड़ा डिफेंस में यार भाई थोड़ा एज मिलता है मतलब अटैक करने का अराउंड 70-60 मिनट इफ आपको 2 गोल स्कोर करने तो डू एट 50-60 मिनट सब्सिट्यूशन अच्छा रहता है एक्चुअली फ्रेश लेग लाना चाहते हो तो
Cafu. And now they can spring out of defence. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's surging through. He's tried one.
अरे टारगेट यार
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
मिस कर रहा है यार
Look, they
भाई
don't
क्या
come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved
No
a
10
better
people are
result than
watching the
that.
stream, guys. So whoever interested to play a friendly matches with me, guys. So please let me know in the chat.
And the pass is intercepted.
Counter attack होगा.
Well,
Ag
they
diya.
deserve an awful...
Palmer!
Good save.
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be
Long ball
headed for a
खेलने के लिए
scenario in
जान
which
में.
next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Corner number 2 then. Another
save.
corner. Any better luck this time round? Ecuador have their third corner.
चलो let's go. Beckham.
Cafu. And now the hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Maradona looking to run onto it. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
किसी को कैसे भी मिला.
Mendes gets good distance on it. And that could send him on his way.
लौड़े लग गए.
Look at the space here. He's been taken
Penalty.
down and the referee has pointed at the spot.
यार.
Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late
Last में penalty
drama.
नहीं. Please God save हो जाए कैसे.
The ball is on the spot. Here we go.
right, left. किधर जाऊँ? भगवान जाने. Right, left. इधर जाए भगवान. इधर right or left. अरे जा यार भाई.
Goal! Ecuador!
सीधा खड़ा रखने का सोचा मैंने भाई.
Not
सीधा
much
ले गया.
more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Ecuador take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's...
Great chance!
अरे भाई good save.
And kept out by the most elastic of
Kick
saves.
off glitch
Yeah, he
करके
was
try
well
की थी.
placed to deal with that.
क्या सेव दिया यार भाई. क्या सेव. That was a good save.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And a shot!
Goal.
It's there.
Equalize.
They have stolen level at the
एक
last.
सेकंड में गोल डाला भाई.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think...
And that is that.
Oh,
Nothing to separate the
what a
sides
game
in
brother.
the
मजा
end.
आया भाई.
Not for the want
Full drama
of desire,
Messi.
drive or determination. No complaints. Maradona voted man of the match and deservedly so.
GG brother, well played यार. करण भाई. बढ़िया मैच यार. मजा आया. पूरा मजा आया. मुझे और को मिल गया. मुझे LM10 आ गया. I think so. चलो 5 people are watch. भाई शेल्बी भाई, आप इतना देर से मैं पूछ रहा था कौन स्ट्रीम में भाई. चैट पे हम किया करो यार. जब हाफ टाइम होता है तब बोला करो यार. आप जब गेम खत्म होता है तभी करता हूँ मैं. किसी को रेडी करता हूँ तब गेम में चला जाता हूँ यार भाई. थोड़ा पहला बोला करो यार. लाइक 80 मिनट और 60 मिनट पे यार भाई. शेल्बी भाई, मैं तब से पूछ रहा था कोई शेल्बी भाई हो. आप तो कुछ रिप्लाई नहीं दे रहे थे. मतलब आप गए थे लग रहा है मेरे को. थोड़ा पहले अर्ली बोला करो यार, मैं स्ट्रीम मेरे को पता नहीं रहता ना कौन कौन बंदे नए आए हैं, पहले से आप वेट करें थोड़ा चैट में भाई हाय हेलो कुछ बातें किया करो यार ब्रदर, मेरे पता तो चलेगा ना आपको स्ट्रीम में, तो आपको डायरेक्टली आपका ही ले लूंगा, दूसरे किसी को नहीं लूंगा।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So we're up and running. He's found a way through. Header! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. A searching ball that into space. Oh, terrible mistake.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ball's gone out of play. Now the ball in. He rises!
Offside दे दिया,
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
ऑफसाइड ही रहेगा पता नहीं मेरे को। चलिए भाई नेक्स्ट मैच खेलने के लिए रेडी रहोगे ना यार भाई, अभी पूछ रहा हूँ मैं आपको, तो नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए आपके लिए वेट करूंगा, नहीं तो नया रूम बनाऊंगा यार
And
आपके
here's
लिए,
Messi.
तो आप रूम बनाओ बोलता हूँ
Oh,
मैं
that was
गेम के बाद।
expansive and incisive. The type of
Great
move
target,
to
look, yeah.
please any coach.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. In for a header!
गुड सेव यार, कितना सेव दे रहा
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner
है।
now.
लव फ्रॉम गोवा, थैंक्स अ लॉट सिटी सर्विस फॉर 40 रुपीस सुपर चैट यार।
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed. Has a go!
अरे लौड़ी
quick to get
मेसी
it clear
गोल
again.
डाले यार, क्या कर रहे हो यार।
That's headed upfield. Still goalless at the moment. Van Bouten makes the interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves.
And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Messi.
Foul.
Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe. Played in. Climbs up big!
Target है।
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Snyder. Stoichkov. Bellingham. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he finish? Schneider engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta has it out wide and in space. Oh, smashing header!
ओ भाई क्या सेव कर रहा
Oh,
है
and with that, the
गोलकीपर
half-time
यार
whistle
इसका.
goes.
ओ माय वर्ड.
Well, there it is,
Danger
half-time.
save
Not a
कर रहा
bad
है
watch
भाई.
by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
हाँ?
The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The
हम
score
खेल रहे हैं
0-0.
फुटबॉल.
And
तू है
we're
ना फुटबॉल?
already back up and
सब
running
फुटबॉल
after
डालता
half-time.
फुटबॉल. और फुटबॉल ना तू म्हणता.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager could
तो
be
और
too
डालना
unhappy.
म्हणता था.
I just wonder
डालने
which
रहेंगे
team is
मेरे.
going to up the ante first.
And he welcomes it in. Bellingham,
साथ में यार
goalkeeper's
गोलकीपर के.
ball. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. What a throw in. Bellingham. Messi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, right place, right time. That's a sharp pass. Schneider. Now it's Perez. Fires it in low. He's there to get rid. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That
No bro,
have
selfie
stirred a
भाई.
little
Remember
concern.
है brother. Football sorry.
Oh,
उसके बाद
Red,
आते हैं
nice
selfie
interception.
होती है.
Bellingham. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mbappe. Schneider. And it's Perez. Now it's Schneider. He's looking to set free a runner. And that's been drilled. Can he put it away? Goal! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
इतला काय टाइम ऐसा होता ना पापा बसना भाई.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opted to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly. And
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is rather wayward.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
पहिल्याला ड्यू अमाऊंट घेतला आपण इथलं बरं ड्यू ऍडव्हान्स घ्यायला आता सगळे घातले
सगळं अकाउंट क्लिअर आहे आता विचार पोता
हा फक्त तुझं इलेक्ट्रिक नंबर दी तिथं ते म्हणजे गुगल पेवर घालून ऑटो काढत
मग डाटा त्यांना काढू ना त्यांना काढू
काय जाऊ केवढा मोबाईल सांगायचं ऐकायचं तर पाठी मला तुझं आहे किती आहे तर कळ मला घराकडे नदाला काय
Son Heung-min.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No way through, so back it comes. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Stoichkov taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
चलो शलवी भाई आपको क्या स्क्रीन में प्लीज चेक करके बोलना हमारे मेंबर भाई शलवी भाई हो या चले गए तो मेंबरशिप भी घेतल्या त्यांच्या पे डीडीआर चालू करना एमडी डीडीआर ऑफलाइन है
पे का नाम स्क्रीनशॉट ले मेरे
हां
पे का नाम स्क्रीनशॉट ले ना
कितले येता लाईटी बिल तुका
माझ्याकडे पैसे गेम साठी आज सेट एमपी झालं मग सांगतो आम्हाला त्यांनी सांगतो त्यांनी कोण बोर्ड पडला मुगे बोलले ना तू मग येतात त्या रिसीट होतो मग घरात ना आता तर ना बरं घर काढल्या तुम्ही आहो ना आंबे ना गेट ना तुला दीपा पडा खबर आणि
साईड घेवपाक
आता घर घेवपाक हांवें एकवडे केलो
कितलो
कोणाक
कितलो व्हडलो फ्लॅट गेला खरें
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
Well, that was
Online
well positioned
graduation
and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
हांव करता 17 ग्रॅज्युएशन
Oh, that's well spotted.
ग्रॅज्युएशन कर आणि प्लेसमेंटाक भायर घाल म्हणून सांगला
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
ग्रॅज्युएशन केल्यार इजिली जॉब
Lovely,
जाता
neat pass.
कित्याक
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was chance. It's anyone, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It is a fantastic goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Today.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Stoichkov. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good spot, he's seen the run, and that has been cut short. Kaka. 30 minutes gone. Kaka. Oh, good ball. Rummenigge. He might be in here. Trying a shot. They've scored. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty. Rummenigge! They would have been quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Stoichkov. Rummenigge.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi is onto it in a flash. He won't be happy with that one. Distributed tidily. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge has a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header!
Hello.
Hello.
सांग किती झालंय स्ट्रीम कर झाला सांग
कौशलान कॉल केलो
ना कित्याक
म्हाका कॉल केलो गाडी जाय मातशी म्हण
तर
म्हाका ऑयल घालूं जाय आशिल्लें
खंयची कार
कार
कार दिनाका कोणाक रोखल्या कितें करतलो पावस पयलीं पडला
देवाक धरतलो मागीर म्हणपाक ना जाल्यार 2000 जीपे कर म्हणपालो
केलें
हांवें 200 रुपया तेजे कडेन घेतला मन देन ब्रो तेकला हांव सारको आज मामा कडेन कॉल करून झगडलो
2 लाख दी म्हणून
मागेल दी म्हणलो सद्या 2000 जर दिला पुरो कांयच ना रे म्हाजे कडेन काबार जाल्लो तो मागीर कितें करपाचो रातो
काय ना
काय प्लॅन ना
रे पैसे ना म्हजे कडेन
कितें
पैसे ना
एक बेर मारपा बी
ना रे बेर मत रे अरे बेर
कितें
ना रे ना
कोण रे
ना सायडन न्ही बस
बरें बरें
स्पिकरार फोन आसलो
बरें
बरें सांगताय तुका कितें आसल्यार
Up for a header! Harmlessly behind.
संडे मरे जिसम करू मरे गरम तू अंग बसता घराकडे अंग पोचता तुझ्या आवड डायरेक्ट बापा आहे सकाळ थोडे फोगाल
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
किती म्हणल्या
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around. Oh, give it away. And he's let fly. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite. I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Van Bouten gathers from the goal kick. Rummenigge. Schneider. Perfectly measured. Were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right...
तुझ्या मम्मीकडे बरं तुझ्या मम्मीकडे तुझ्या मम्मी नंबर माझ्याकडे पप्पाकडे यू कॅन टेक इट फ्रॉम माय फादर नॉट फ्रॉम मी चलो लॉन्डो और कोई है यार जो खेलना चाहते हैं फ्रेंडली चलो एक लास्ट मैच खेलते एंड करते हैं बरं का लावून भाई एंड भी बरं ना इथे करण्याला बरं दिसायला सांगा भाई ट्रेन केला बसून एक वर्ड काजन बळ करता एडिटिंग एक महिना काही एक बोल ना कोणा मका कोण अनुजा की अकेला अनुजा फोण्या फोण्या बोरी 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 तपकोला कित्या तुझा पप्पा एक्सपायर झाले Sharma Gaming start. Hello brother, welcome to the stream. Thanks a lot for joining to the stream.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kulusevski.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turn. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. Real chance! Goal!
Shankari brother, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining the stream.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
फॉलोवर आता फॉर्म यार नाही आम्ही असतोय ना कुठल्या आजारीतले असलेले आहे त्यांना आमका भाव येते आता भाव दिन आता आपल्या वडले आता वडले समजतं आपल्या
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
goalkeeper.
Roberto Carlos. Chance here to counter. Now it's Stoichkov.
ते आला खबर नाही किती वाटतं का माझे एक वाटता वाढले
Cafu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. And he's cut it out. Kulusevski! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
स्टॉक करता भाव जगा आता आमका भाव दिन द्यावा पहिली येताले विचारले डेली हांगा एकदा येताले
1-0 here just before the break.
पहिले त्या भोवपा आवडत आता ऑर्डर काढली भोवते ऑडी
Stoichkov.
आता आमच्या ऍक्टिवान भोवपा ना
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. João Cancelo. Oh, important interception. It's an inviting looking ball that. Costa Curta. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Perez. And here's Messi. Well, that's an excellent interception. That has ended up in no
मला
man's
चोडा
land.
पोवा इंटरेस्ट नाही रे आणि चोडा
Williams
खूप
still
घेऊन झाला होता
separated by the game's
आयला
only
बेजार
goal.
होता चोडा चोळताना नाही
Cancelo.
चोडवा खूप
He's
करून झाली
shifting
म्हणते
through
आता
the
एक
gears
चोडू त्याचे
here.
परमनंट
Back
आहे
to Owen. Loose ball now, and there's a. Oh, what has happened here?
Paris
Permanent
Saint-Germain
ground na
showing
चलता
a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
सिंगल रहने का
There is an
जिंदगी
irresistible,
एंजॉय करने की
irrepressible look about them
घूमना
here.
फिरने का
A lucky break would certainly help their
ऊटी
cause
और
now.
स्क्वायर में ऊटी फ्रेंड ऑफ स्क्वायर
Tries a shot. In he goes
गुड
again.
सेव गोलकीपर
Denied by an instinctive save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
ओपोनेंट इतना गाली मारेगा अपनी स्ट्राइकिंग तो 90
Costa Curta can get it clear. Shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the shot. That's a half decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
तो काय भी ना था
It's Beckham.
तेरे से काय भी होना
Kulusevski.
ब्रेजर
He's picked his way through.
किधर पहुंचे भाई किधर पहुंचे मैं इधर
And that has been clubbed away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice. He's had a shot.
बोल यार
बिना का बहुत नहीं बगे लीवर
किसने
दे
Keeper sees it all the way. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once.
He
He can run onto that. Oh, good balls. Can he put it away?
अब तो वो अंकल हेल्प करता है घर बनवा
Steaming on goal.
नहीं नहीं तो अंकल हेल्प करना है घर बनवा
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning...
आहे ना ते स्ट्रेट रोड आहे तिथं पार्किंग कर पाहता
स्ट्रीट रोड ना तुमचा दिपातो आमचा दिपातो पण पार्किंग मध्ये तुला तिघे बस पडलं पण साइड बस येतात बरी ना बरं अच्छा तुम्ही हॉस बी रेडी आहे हॉस बी रेडी आहे आपण डावडा मारना होय काढपायचं आपण डाऊन करू हॉस सकाळ आणि आपण डाऊन होय काढ सकाळ बाकी गाड्या पाक कर मिळेल किती गाड्या पासून मिळेल किती
दारू लीक होने में कौन करता तो कैसे कर देता दो दीपा की 100 दीपा कितना 1 लाख पैसा आता वाईफाई वायरिंग करवा वाटतं
वायरिंग पाहिलं होतं
तू करावा आहे का तुला किती आहे पैसे पैसे मिळतात
मोबाईल पाहिलं आणला दोन आणलं पाहुणे ट्रॅक्टर दाखवतो बाबा तुम्ही दाखवतो मग आम्हाला कनेक्शन आधी दाखवतो आला दोन आहे इम्पॉर्टंट
बाप को पूछो मेरे बाप को मेरे को नहीं
नाचते नाही पाहतो
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Stoichkov.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's on! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider.
भाई शेल्बी भाई आप जब वो मैच में भाई आप रुके थे ना वो मैच में आप गायब ही हो गए यार वो मैच के बाद आपका इनवाइट करने के लिए वेट किया तो आप तो ऑफलाइन थे आपका MDDR है ना आईडी
Diogo Costa chooses to deal with it himself. Beckham in acres of space out wide. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And a header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
भाई पेट्रोल पंप ना नको तो पंप होते पंप बड़ा ऑफर देते हम पड़ते मडगाव इधर का ऑफर
Schneider.
पेट्रोल पंप
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
आके हम पड़े कैन किया तो हमें फालतू मत कर
Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kulusevski. But it's Owen. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Neymar. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Stoichkov back and defending. Stoichkov absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still. He's having a go! Oh, what has happened here? Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's in on goal! And Stoichkov! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Spread out to the left. Either of these two want to come off second best. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Messi.
Oh, what
a try! Really well taken goal.
म्हणजे हाडा मागून
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
A well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's gone for a throw-in. Costa Curta. Now he's off and running. He's played him through. Diogo Costa gets good distance on it.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's definitely not his best. Chouameni. And it's Messi.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Kulusevski. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona could counter here. Great work on the overlap. Perez. And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So what do you take away from it all?
लास्ट गेम खेलते हैं और स्ट्रीम एंड करते हैं आजा इनवाइट भेज दिए तेरे को ठीक है कौन वो आता तो मना पड़ा विश्वास करना मुश्किल है गर्लफ्रेंड करायला करू म्हणता पण गर्लफ्रेंड पाहिलं करून पाहिले अभी दी हमारी लवकर सकाळी उठायला बोलले काय आणलंय काजू आमच्याकडे महाग आहे कसं आहे 180 बाजार आहे ना कुठे बाजारामध्ये घेतला का वडगावला चांगला आहे दादा कोणत्या कंपनीला जातं त्यांना तेच न्यायचे होते 2 किलो बोला पण का दुकानात द्यायचंय ना
अरे तिथे गेल्यावर कळेल. तिकीट काढायचं, तिकीट वाला सांगेल ना. नाही
ट्रेन वंदे भारत ते वंदे करता हा एका झाला
एकाचे
आणि तुमचे नॉर्मल ट्रेन
नाही.
300 रुपये 200 बरोबर आहे.
आता तत्काळचं 300 रुपये.
नाही म्हणतो मी आता काल बघितलेलं
तर
होतं.
यायला आम्हाला 300 रुपये होते.
जनरल
1300 रुपयात आम्ही 3 जण आलो.
1300 तिकडे नाही
कर्जत
तू बोलता कसल्या बरायचं जनरल टाकते तू लोक आहे गुस्त्यावर अड्डो तू डायरेक्ट फ्लॅट आहे तपासले डायरेक्ट कौन कौन अरे भाई भी कौन है भाई प्रीतम मागिर प्रीतम भाई कौन हो यार प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करना सब्सक्राइबर वाले देखो भाई आपको इनवाइट मैंने ही भेजा लेकिन आप ज्वाइन नहीं किए क्यों पता मेरे को भी नहीं कैसे और देखिए इसको क्लिक करना पड़ेगा मेरे तू 60 रुपये एक्स्ट्रा भाई आपको इनवाइट सेंड किया था आप आ रहे नहीं तो मैं क्या करूं हाँ कोई रहे गिरा खायला म्हणून पोप आहे त्याला नोव्हेंबर आहे नोव्हेंबर बापूही माझा बैली देव म्हणजे देवा देवा लोकांचा टोपी घालवा चित्ता टोपी कोण काय ना ते गोष्ट कोणत्या का टोपी कोण काय ना माती बरं आते बाबू टोपी घालपण सांगतो टॅक्स तुला होतं ते तुला होते सांगतो बरं ते कसं हावपर्यंत जिनियस असतं सांगत नाही कोण आता आयला पैसे तो महिना 5 लाख होता म्हणता का जे रेट बाबा तू 20 सांगणार आहे का तू सांगते 40,000 सांग त्यासाठी त्यांना तू 40,000 मी सांग 40,000 सांग म्हणून होतं मग आपण तुला 35 करून जा डायरेक्ट 5 लाख दोन मध्ये पेला 5 मागतोय तो 30 लाख नाही 30 लाख बोल 30
30 लाख
30 लाख जोडता
15 लाख जोडले
तो कितले जोडता
महिने आणि 5 लाख जोडता 5.5 लाख जोडता
किती कामां आसता
त्यात खुशात हॉटेल
किती बोटीचेर की लँडाचेर कोण पेमेंट आहा बरें 5 हांव तुळशें भोंवपाक गेलो कमी 1 पर्यंत केलेलें न्ही गोंयांत तर थंय ती कितें मुखार सीट कितें घालून ह्या विकांची तेन्ना तुवें सीडीपीचीच घालपाक न्ही रिपोर्ट तर मुखार प्रमोशन जावना
प्रमोशन ते आता आलं प्रमोशन
आतां कितें राहा तूं
आता सिनियर सीडीपी जालो सिनियर सीडीपी आलो अबाउट टू बी सिनियर सीडीपी आलो बायक टिकेट
तुळशें 5 लाख जोडटलो आनी म्हयन्याक 2 महिने एक कार टॅक्स वॅक्स खूब लागता म्हणलें न्ही
टॅक्स
5 लाखाची एक मिनिट
8 लाख उतरतो
तशें न्ही 5 लाखाचे 1-2 लाख तरी वयतले ना 1 लाख तरी वयतलो
ही जाली 6 लाख 16 लाख उरता तेगे ते 5,000 ते वयते
तुमी वचपा आसलें रे फॉरेन बापूय वचपा दिना मेरा बाप मेरे को जाने नहीं देता अजूनय ती बायकार आज रावपा ना ती बायक वळखी दिसली म्हाका खंयची न्ही ती हांगाची ती मल्टीपर्पज आहा पळय ऑपोजीट बिल्डिंगेची ते भयणी नांव कितें तरी आहा
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Already
beautiful, clear evening. The
The
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the
ना ते
stands.
शोरमा घेवपाक
This
गेली
really is the place
ना
to be.
ती हांगा गाडी दवरून खंय गेली शोरमा घेवपाक गेली
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's through now, is he in? And that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
fiction
Bayern Munich with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. He's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Owen. Across the quarter, cuts it out. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That has been cut short. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Pires did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well read, nice interception. Kubo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pires. And it's played forward. And it's Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham! Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. And it's thrown the cat amongst the pigeons big time, but the upcoming break does give them a chance to regroup.
Well, who saw that coming? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat, a tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Barcelona having half the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have... It's Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Owen. Down to the left it goes. Pass is just off target. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is a great pick out. Chance! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he welcomes it in. Eto! Perez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Zico. Now that's well seen too. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Zico! It's a loose ball. Kunde promptly onto that, and that is that. Great ball, and he's in here, and the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, this is a great position. And he's been shifted off it. And that's that. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Maradona voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
गेली आणि किती जायला काय रिटर्न पैसा मध्ये बाय अशी पैसा रिटर्न आहे दोन बाटले देते किया क्या अरे भाई भाई ऐसा ही दे दो अभी। चलो यार गाइस, मैं स्ट्रीम एंड कर रहा हूँ। चलो बाय, सी या, कल मिलते हैं। अभी बहुत गेम बोले
Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it.